Hey guys, Drifter here. Today I wanted to talk about the weapon variants in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. You've probably seen on the internet that there are over 350 different unique weapons and tons of variations, so I kind of wanted to talk about how that works. Right now I am using the BAL-27 Marksman, which is a variant of the regular BAL. It comes with an ACOG sight that I cannot detach if I wanted to, but it's not a free one either. It takes up one of my pick 13 spots, so when I equip this weapon I'm essentially using two of my pick 13 spots. However, it has less recoil on the first 4 shots and increased range, so I'm kind of getting an accuracy increase, and I'm getting the what was that attachment, the advanced rifling, which is similar to long barrel or muzzle brake from previous Call of Duty games, all in one weapon, but I have to deal with the ACOG sight. Next up I'm using the SN6-Jury, which is another variation of this, and I can't remember if it had decreased recoil or increased rate of fire on the first couple of shots, but it did have a special variation, and if I'm not mistaken it was also required to come with either the foregrip or the silencer, so it was another 2-point sort of weapon. I think this is a good thing for the game. It gives a lot of different sort of weapon and equipment options beyond just the base, because previous games you'd pick the weapon, you'd pick the attachments, and that would be about it, except for Modern Warfare 3, which is where I feel they kind of got this idea from. In Modern Warfare 3 you could put different attachments on your weapons, such as more range, better handling, focus, or something kind of like that, but the way it was presented it didn't really make much sense. It was like you were enchanting your weapon almost that do things, or there's actually a less recoil one if I'm not mistaken. It didn't make a whole lot of sense, where in this game when you select it you're selecting a different variation of the same weapon. I'll use the example in real life. You can have a standard G36 assault rifle, or an AUG, actually I'll use the AUG assault rifle. That's a more fun one. You can have a standard issue Steyr AUG assault rifle. However, you can do an AUG heavy barrel or H-bar to make it more into an LMG sort of suppression weapon, or you can do an AUG compact and treat it more like a submachine gun. It's still an AUG, but you can do different things to it. You can change the stock, the grip, the barrel length, the magazine size, and all sorts of different things to make it handle and feel differently. And that's essentially what you're picking in this game, is you're picking a weapon and then you're picking how you would like to customize it. However, it's not always a good thing. So I mentioned that one had all positive benefits, but a lot of them do come with attachments, and if you don't want those attachments, that's just kind of too bad. You have to deal with it. There's a cost, and that's 2 points instead of 1. Also, some of them have different variations, kind of like, I think that there was a version of the KF5 that I had that shot faster, however it had less accuracy, and later on you'll see some TAC-19 gameplay in this video. That one required that I have a red dot sight, which was completely useless on a shotgun, waste of a pick 13 point, and it had increased damage so that inside my little range I was getting more one-shot kills. However, the range was actually changed so that I had less range. It was kind of like putting on, I was like getting off like a double barrel and putting sawed-off on it from World at War. Like, my damage went way up, but my range went way down, so I had to get closer to people to kill them. So not all of these variations or whatever are positive. There are some of them that are negative, or some that have trade-offs and benefits and different camos and that sort of stuff. Some of them are unlocked through regular progression, and some of them through care package, and a few of them are going to be DLC. Like, I know the EM1 Quantum is going to be DLC. That's a variation of the EM1. The regular EM1, I believe, has a finite supply of battery. However, the EM1 Quantum has unlimited ammo, but your battery overheats really fast. So you've got that kind of give and take going on. Overall, again, I think this is a good idea. I think you're going to get to see a lot of creative classes. Downsides could be that it's going to take a long time to unlock all of them via, the randomness of the supply drops, and it's also going to make balancing the game a very, very hard thing to do with 350 different base weapons, or we'll say 35 different base weapons. Each one has 10 different sub-variants, and then you've got an extreme amount of attachment and perk combinations of each one. There are inevitably going to be some that are better than others, and it's going to be more difficult to kind of tune and balance this, but overall it works well. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something useful. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.